what to do about white coat hypertension. She feels that when she goes to her doctor's office, the blood pressure's up, but when she's at home or in other situations, her blood pressure is normal. So she feels that she gets nervous in the doctor's office. We label that as white coat hypertension, but unfortunately, a lot of medical doctors and cardiologists are very quick to recommend a pharmaceutical for that person. Now, the person with white coat hypertension, it does identify a problem for the long term. It's not a benign condition, and we need to figure it out. And there's different ways that we can get into stress reduction techniques, because you may be getting higher blood pressure when you're at the doctor's office, but also while you're in traffic or on the phone with the cable company or in an argument with a colleague, a coworker, a boss, a family member, whatever it may be. Yes, arguments do happen, and we do live in a very stressful modern world. So what I do want to say about this is that when you go to the doctor's office, ideally what they do is that they put the blood pressure cuff on you, whether it's a brachial cuff on the arm or it's a wrist cuff, and they're supposed to let that sit for 5 minutes. The cuff is supposed to go on, and then ideally they let it sit for 5 minutes. Now, nobody does that. Everybody's in a rush, but that is the ideal way to check blood pressure after, again, you wait for 5 minutes. Now, if that number is high, what I would suggest is, again, getting a blood pressure cuff and keeping a blood pressure diary while you are at home. So while you're at home, you can check your blood pressure. Please only check it once a day, maybe at most twice a day. Ideally, it's probably 2 to 3 times per week. Keep a diary, send it in to your healthcare practitioner on what those numbers are. Now, maybe you would check it while you're under stress at home. Maybe you would check it when you wake up and hopefully you're feeling relaxed. But again, you can check your blood pressure at home and see how it compares to in the office. Other things that also can tell us how blood pressure is impacting your body include an EKG, the physical examination. The doctor can hear certain things. A cardiac ultrasound can look for thickening of the heart or something called diastolic dysfunction. And then also one of the blood tests that we do in our advanced cardiac panel is a BNP, that is a measure of heart stress. And if your heart stress is under control, I don't think that the blood pressure is really causing any problems to your brain, to your heart, to your kidneys, and the rest of the body. So it truly becomes just a number, and we don't want to treat numbers, we want to treat people.